Hey, this is Joe. This is Silent Joe Talks. It's February 17th, 2024. Yeah, it's been a couple weeks since I've done one of these. Just chilling at the park, as always. A few things happened this week. I guess the biggest thing that happened was there was the Super Bowl last week. It was pretty cool. I only got to watch the second half of it because I worked that day. But to be honest, that's probably the most interesting part of the Super Bowl. I didn't catch the halftime show though. I heard it was kind of okay. I heard based on like the memes and stuff online that Usher was on roller skates at some point during the halftime show. So that was probably a sight to see, I'm sure. And I think Alicia Keys was in the halftime too, I think. I saw like a picture of that online. So that sounds good, I guess. But yeah, I only saw the second half. And there is a part of me that kind of wish I caught some of the Super Bowl ads, but I think I'm getting too old to be excited for commercials. I did bet on the Super Bowl and lost because I went for the 49ers, and then I did two prop bets. I bet that the coin toss would land on tails, which it didn't. That kind of sucked. And then I bet it on the octopus, which, if you don't know, the octopus is when a player has to score a touchdown and a 2-point conversion on the same drive by the same player, which I didn't know that part, which I guess why it's so rare, because I looked it up and apparently it's only happened one other time in the Super Bowl, and I think it was the Chiefs that did it too, Patrick Mahomes. But so yeah, I bet on that. I lost all three bets. I was kind of looking forward to the octopus one, just because I only put like $10 on that, and the payout would have been $100, so that would have been cool to win. But yeah, but at some point I did get like a little excited because they tied it up, and I figured, oh, they're probably gonna get the touchdown, and then they try to get the 1-up on the 49ers, do the 2-point conversion, but they didn't do that. They just kind of I think it was the 49ers that scored. They only did the field goal just to play it safe, I guess, which sucked. And then the Chiefs, took it anyways with a touchdown in overtime. Oh, and apparently I guess the sports book that I put my bets in, they don't bet on the Gatorade color, which I was kind of sad about, but just kind of for like shits and giggles, I kind of betted like kind of like a gentleman's bet that it would be that the Gatorade color would be blue, and it wasn't. It turned out to be purple again. Two years in a row, Gatorade color is purple, so I didn't even win that. So I guess in terms of bets, didn't have a good time, but yeah, I did have a good time of watching it though. I had to get like the free trial of YouTube TV to watch the Super Bowl, and I think watching Super Bowl made me realize I kind of miss having cable, or maybe not cable, but like having live TV, just being able to like channel surf, and it's kind of made me want to try and maybe get live TV again. Maybe not on YouTube, because I think YouTube is too expensive. I think it's like $70 or something like that. some crazy. And on Hulu, I think it's the same deal. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe if there's like a cheaper service, like I know there's Fubo. I think it's called Fubo, or no, Pluto TV. There's Sling TV. I know there's like a couple of them, like live TV streaming services that maybe I could like sign up for, just to kind of have that again. It'd be nice to have something to watch in the morning before I like go to work, but not something I have to like pay attention to, just something I can have like in the background while I'm like eating breakfast and getting ready for work. But yeah, but that happened this week. I mean, not this week, last week. I also did like the annual Borderlands hunt. That was kind of fun. This year it was in Borderlands 2. So yeah, I think those videos are already up on YouTube, but I did stream it live. So that's fun. For those who don't know, it's like this kind of like community thing that the Borderlands community does every year to help raise money for St. Jude Children's Hospital, and it's basically just farming weapons, and each weapon is a certain amount of points, and then whoever has the most points, wins the game or wins the whole hunt, basically. But yeah, I kind of don't do it just to. I never try to like win or anything like that. I just kind of play it just cause I like playing Borderlands 2. It's my most favorite game of all time. And, if it helps raise money, all the better. So yeah, I played that live, and then I'm uploading the VODs on YouTube. So that was that. And then because I was playing that, I kind of took a break from Dragon Age. But now I'm back on it, back playing Dragon Age. And from the looks of it, it looks like it's going to be I guess I probably should have known it being an RPG game, but it's going to be a big game. I don't know if it's probably not like Persona 5 big, but it's probably going to be like worth 20 episodes worth, I would say. Because I already got 10, and it's hard to tell where I am in the story. I'm not exactly sure what the story is per se, but I still enjoy playing it. But yeah. I think story-wise, I just passed the part where you go back into the Fade, and then you meet the divine. What was her name? Like Justina or something like that. But it wasn't actually her. It was like her spirit or something like that. That's kind of where I'm at in terms of story-wise. But yeah, I don't know. Have no idea what's going on in the story, but I'm still having fun playing it. Yeah. I guess that's about it. I guess since it's been a while, maybe I'll pull up my wheel and I'll do a spin. As usual, I don't even have it ready, so kind of have to give me a moment here to open it up. Alright, here we go. No, well, And on 49ers, which I already talked about. Bet on the 49ers. Didn't work out. Really unfortunate. I don't know why. I guess I should have known better than to pick the Chiefs, because I knew the Chiefs would win, because they're better. They're the better team. I mean, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, the whole deal. But I guess a part of me wanted the underdogs to win or something. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what else to talk about, so probably gonna end it here. Yeah, talk to you guys next week. And yeah, I'm out. Hey, this is Joe. This is Joe, and this is Silent Joe Talks, and it's February 22nd, 2021, and yeah, a couple things happened this past couple weeks. I guess it's kind of old news because it happened a couple weeks ago, but since I didn't do an episode last week, I figure I'll talk about it. But I got to go on a tour through the Raiders Stadium here in Vegas, which was pretty awesome. Yeah, my uncle got 2 free tickets to go. I guess I don't know. I guess go on a tour to look around the Allegiant Stadium, and it was pretty awesome. So, me and my mom went, and yeah, I had a fun time. It's kind of cool. Never really been to a football stadium before. I have been to a baseball stadium a couple years ago when I went to Canada. But yeah, other than that, I've just never really been in a whole stadium before. It was kind of cool seeing all the stuff. Got to go in the bleachers and went out onto the field. But it was kind of weird because they don't actually... I don't know if this is a normal thing with football stadiums, but at the Raiders Stadium, they don't actually have the field in the stadium. It's like on this track that I guess because they use real grass and not turf, they have to like slide the field out of the stadium so that it gets sun, because it's an indoor stadium. So it's like this giant field on the track that they have to slide outside of the stadium when they're not using it, so that I guess the grass can actually grow and all that. And then when they play, they slide it back into the stadium. It was kind of weird. I don't know if that's a normal thing, but it was just bizarre. Like, it would have been nice to go there with the field in the stadium, but it wasn't. But it was still fun. Got to like go in the locker room, see what that looks like. And then we got to go up into like the VIP boxes where all the cool stuff is. And that's pretty cool. They had a bunch of like artwork hung up. That was pretty awesome. And I don't know, I feel like some of the stuff the tour guide lady was talking, like when it came to the Raider history and stuff, some of it just kind of like, I feel like some of it just kind of like went over my head because I don't really know any of it, but the people who were there actually did. They'll be like, this famous player did this famous play, and everybody would cheer, and then I think me and my mom just kind of like shrugged our shoulders, like, I guess. We don't really know all that, like, I guess, I like the Raiders, but, I'm not like deep invested in, all that. But, yeah, even some of like, there was like this couple who were with us in the tour. They even like proposed like out on the stadium. That was pretty awesome to see. It's kind of cool. And they even took this like weird picture thing or this weird video. My mom posted it on Facebook, but they like take a picture of you standing in this like, I don't know, in this area that's overlooking the stadium. And then the picture like zooms out onto showing the whole stadium, and then zooms out to showing the outside of the stadium, and then zooms out even more to see the planet or whatever, planet Earth. It's kind of crazy. I'm not really sure how they even do that. I didn't even know they were doing that at the time when we took the picture. They kind of just told us, just kind of like look out into the distance while we take a picture. And me and my mom were just like, okay. But that's pretty awesome. Yeah, it was pretty cool going there too. And yeah, it was just awesome. My dad would have loved it going there. We even wore my dad's buttons that we got from his service when we went there. Just so that he could be like, just like a little piece of him with us while he was on tour. Because he would have loved it if he went there. No, he would have taken pictures with everything. He would have been excited. Yeah. And my dad even had like shoes like that he said that he would wear when he goes to the Raiders stadium. So now that I think about it, we probably should have like brought his shoes or something, just so that we can say his shoes. He's been in the stadium. But whatever. Kind of awesome. It also kind of sucks that most of the stuff we saw in the stadium we probably won't see again once the stadium actually opens. Because most of the stuff was like behind the scenes, like, VIP stuff, all the luxurious, fancy stuff. I probably won't see it again. Not unless we somehow become like super rich and get really good seats or something. But yeah, that was kind of awesome. That was like a couple weeks ago. Did that. Just a couple days ago, got my tax refund. Pretty awesome. I didn't expect to get it so early, although I did. I mean, every year I always do my taxes like as soon as possible because, I want to get my refund as soon as possible. But I didn't think I would get it this early. And, excuse me. And with what I've seen online, there's been like some websites saying that if you file your taxes early, then you'll probably get the third stimulus check early, earlier than everyone else. So, fingers crossed that once they do start sending out checks, that I'll be able to get mine as soon as possible. Because that would be nice. It'd be nice to have that money right now. Yeah, so that happened. And then I've also started a new diet, which I don't know if it's been really doing much. But so I've decided not to drink soda, and I've started, because the last time I did a diet, I did no soda, no bread. And then this time, for whatever reason, like not eating bread has been a lot harder than I remembered. And I don't know. I just didn't like that, like not eating bread. So I decided instead of not eating bread, I'll just fast. So I decided that I can only eat from 12 to 7. I don't know if those are good hours, but that's what I've decided. And it's been kind of easy, kind of smooth breezing, Instead of soda, I've been drinking the vitamin waters, the zero sugar vitamin waters. I don't know if those are good for you or just as bad, but it's nice to see that, on the back of them, they say 0 calories, 0 everything. So it must be like somewhat better. And then, and the fasting, it's been a lot easier than I thought. I thought I would be like struggling, like, just dying to eat. But it's basically just not eating breakfast and not eating it, not having like any midnight snacks. Not that I ever did that, but yeah, it's been pretty much easy. I guess the only problem is I don't really know if it's gonna work, because as far as that goes, I'm still pretty much eating the same food, the same junk food and all that, just not doing it in the morning. So I don't know. I'll probably have to actually put more restrictions on myself. And I also haven't been exercising. I haven't been walking lately. I just never really had, haven't had the motivation to. So I'll probably have to start doing that too. But yeah, that's all that's been going on this week. Nothing much. Yeah, I hope everybody listening is having a good day today, and I'll talk to you guys next week, maybe. And yeah, I'm out.